Hi there, everyone. We're here with Liz Sikes, our current Geochemical Society president and also a professor of oceanography at Rutgers University. How are you, Liz?
I'm good today.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get right into it. First question for you. As the current president of the Geochemical Society, what does this role mean to you? And how does it influence your perspective on the 2024 Goldschmidt meeting here in Chicago?
Well, what it means to me is I signed on for this job because I wanted to influence geoscience in a different way. As scientists, as academics and professors, we do a lot of individual research. That pushes ahead the data stream. But what else can you do to bring people into the field, influence other people with the science? You can't do that by being a scientist alone. You have to accept a role like this to govern a society and work with people in the society. And what does that mean for me here at here in Chicago?
Yeah.
Well, we are here with the Democratic National Convention, and we decided, yes, and it's like, so we decided when we heard that we were going to share the town with them, they're sharing it with us. We're more important.
So
right?
let's call it what it is.
Right. So we decided we would lean into the idea that science should be informing policy. So we've got a cross-cutting session that talks about that, and we've got a lot of people giving talks that are not just science, but science that impacts. How does that science influence what people are doing? I can give another example by saying, for example, groundwater. Groundwater is a big issue. We're having a lot of trouble with resultant pollution from many years of not understanding how that works. And people need to know, can they drink their water? And that's something that geochemistry can bring. So we've got a couple of people who are actually talking about active research on that.
Wow. Well, thank you for what you do and for allowing us to drink clean water.
Yeah.
That's pretty clutch. All right, second question for you. Can you share any specific initiatives or themes at this year's meeting that you believe will have a lasting impact on the field of geochemistry? Perhaps the groundwater is already part of that?
So our policy, our science, our geoscience informs policy. That's the session that we're doing, and it's across sessions, and that's really important. But it feeds into the fact that that geoscience needs to be rebranded or rethought of as beneficial to society. Some really famous things that geoscience has done and does still do is oil and mineral mining, but it does, like I've already said, it does. We look at groundwater. We have a whole bunch of sessions on carbon capture from the atmosphere, and so there's many ways that geoscience is beneficial. Understanding our Earth, understanding our planet, and all of the chemistry in it is something that we need to do to exist sustainably.
Gotcha. As the Geochemical Society collaborates closely with other organizations, can you speak to the joint directions and future activities that are being planned to advance the field?
There's a Geosciences Society forum that the presidents of all these societies work together, and one of the things we are looking at is this messaging and this ability for us to get the message across that we need more people in the field. We need people to be engaged with the tools and the science that is going to give us a sustainable future. And so it's something that we're doing together. For example, we put out a joint Earth Day statement every year. And that sounds very small, but it means that we're all talking with each other and trying to think about what can geoscience do for us, not just the things that we don't like about geoscience.